Hoi. I'm a little tired. Quite cuteful. How are you today? Um, yeah. I'm working on my ref sheet. I've been working on it all day. And then I ate food, and then I got a notification that I was apparently streaming. So I was like, oh, I forgot about that. I guess I should probably go live. So we're just gonna keep working on this until I get bored and switch to Minecraft, or just decide that I don't want to stream anymore. What is a ref sheet? It's a reference sheet. So like when you see a character design, and it's just like shows a bunch of different angles and aspects to their character design. It's just one image used for reference for art. That's what a ref sheet is. Just short for reference. I'm surprisingly tired. I felt a lot better 10 minutes ago when I hit go live, and then I just kind of went. So we'll see how long I go. It might be like 40 minutes. It might be 20. It might be 3 hours. I don't know. It really depends. It really depends on what happens. So I might be a little less chatty than usual, but I mean, I'm here. If you guys like wanna, I don't know, if you guys wanna say something, I'll respond to it, I guess. I am a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing. I know how to entertain. Entertainment is my passion. I say with the most blasé voice tone imaginable. I didn't ever start saying blasé until after I met Hal. Blame him for a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be blank. It's dear. Yeah. Gun? Alright. Starting off with a bang, I guess. Hi, Roki. How are you today? I am very tired. Is it true that Hal's adopted? Um, yes. Where did you hear this, may I ask? Where did you get this information? Why is the music so quiet? Ow. Hmm. Figured. Okay. You just assumed. He just gave off the air of an adopted child, and you were just taking a guess. That checks out. I feel like the way I'm speaking is very Napoleon Dynamite right now, and I feel like I should lean into that. Freaking idiot. Gosh. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Congratulations, you figured it out. The big secret that Hal's been trying to hide. You know, chain links kind of look like beans a little bit. Beans. Ahoy, game guy. Can I set you up for a date with him? Um, you know, you just have to tell him that you want to take him out for food and he'll go. No setup required. He'll go anywhere if there's food. It's that easy. Oop, I forgot to do the lower half of the chain link. My bad. You'll go smoke your pipe, go to sleep. That's okay. You don't need to apologize for that. I hope you have a good rest. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping in. We appreciate it. And I'm talking for all streamers. And if any streamer tells you otherwise, then there are better streamers out there to watch. How do I go about this curvature? Art day, run day. What if I art and run at the same time? What if I run away from my problems with art? What if my problems are art and I run away from doing art? What if running became an art instead of a sport? I think a lot of artists would get very upset. You should get one of those desk treadmills. I should. I've thought about getting a standing desk, but this desk is still too new and still too usable that I cannot justify the cost of replacing it yet. But when I do eventually get a new desk, I plan to get a standing one, or at least one of those ones that you can adjust. I think it would be a good investment. And then see if I could like somehow rig it to stream and have there be a redeem that's just like switch to standing mode and it just makes the desk go into standing mode. Standing desk is expensive. I don't understand why though. The adjustable ones I can understand, but the regular standing desks, you just get bigger legs. You just get longer legs. That's it. Why does it have to be so much more expensive? The ones that switch, though, I can understand because of the mechanics involved with it. You would be switching between sitting and standing all stream. It's called cooldowns on redeems. It has to be at least 15 minutes in between, which is fine because that's just exercise. No fun though, too bad. It's not about fun, it's about being fit. Not fit. It's about not standing for 3 hours and not sitting for 3 hours. Why did I just... Uh-oh. So... I think it'd be like here that it would switch back. Like nobody's gonna really notice or care all that much. Yeah. Beans. Beans. Bean links. You've heard of sausage links. Now get ready for bean links. Beans. I had beans for supper, actually. Maybe that's why they remind me of beans, because I just recently had some beans. I've been thinking about something. I've been thinking about something other than beans. Beans. Beans would be more fun if they were all linked together. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Slurp them up like spaghetti. Not what I was thinking, but sure. If that's how you want to do it. You're allowed to set the right way to eat bean change. You know what? That's fair. We will judge you for it, though. You are aware that you may set the rules, but everybody judges you for it. Always. Okay. As long as you know. There we go. Dimensions! Art. 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 Okay, that's done. Magic. Yeah. What do I want to work on next? Not this. Yeah, the problem is I actually have to like draw everything, so it's like I just want to color right now. I don't want to draw it. I have to draw it first. What do you mean? What do you mean I have to draw it first? This is the worst. Ah. Oh, I'm probably also tired because I had early coffee today. I didn't have like an afternoon coffee. I had a morning coffee. And socialization, that tends to drain me. I slept so much last night. Yes, last night? No, not last night. Yesterday. But also I didn't. I had a late night and I didn't get much sleep yesterday. But then I kept taking naps throughout the day. And then at like 7, no, it's at 8, not, at like 9 o'clock, I got home after taking a nap in the car. And then I just went to bed. And then I slept for 2 hours. And then I stayed up for like 4 hours, and then I went to bed again for about 4 hours. I think my sleep schedule's all whack. I think yesterday's events kind of messed it up, but that's okay. I'll fix it. Oh yeah, and then I woke after my 4 hours. So it was like an hour and a half car nap, and then a 2-hour bed nap, and then a 4-hour awake, and a 4-hour sleep. And then I took a 3-hour nap immediately after my 4-hour sleep. Jazz hands! Yeah. Hoy flame. What do I want to work on? This will be easy. This is probably going to be the easiest one. Do this. Bow. Done. Okay. That's a G pen. I want textured pen. There we go. Get that little E. It's a very little difference. It's more noticeable at the biggers. But when the smaller, it's not as noticeable. But I still use it anyway. You can still notice it a little bit. It's very subtle. Why so many naps? Are you not sleeping at a good time? No. Ah. Um. Okay, so basically with this, I just need to elongate it. Like if we just take this and we just... Oh, look at that. Dimensions. Yeah. No. Make it... I don't want it bigger. I want it like longer. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the shape. Hoi! 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 Hoi, father. How are you today? I'm doing art. So I'm gonna... What if I, instead of like a... Instead of a... I do a... Does that make sense? Instead of a I do a like a Okay, let me see. So basically we take the main shape of it. And then take like a and then we take like a and then we take like a kind of thing. But then like make it look like a this way. Like a like a dish. That looks weird. That looks like a claw. That looks like a little pincher. I made a pincher. Hi, Calamage. I don't like the pincher. Pincher looks weird. We'll stick with those. We'll stick with the instead of the. Tried to say "hoi" to this other Canadian. They looked at you like I was a stupid American. You thought it was a Canadian thing? Nah. Nah. I stole it from Undertale. I stole it from Demi. Not a Canadian thing. It's a hashtag quirky thing. Just quirky things. Okay. Sad hoi noises. Yeah, sorry. By the way, apparently it means something a little bit more harsh to Filipinos, so be careful. If they don't know you, be careful. You say to Hal? Oh, he doesn't care, because he knows that I say it. Basically, if I remember correctly, the way Hal explained it is that it's the equivalent of saying like "Hey you," but in like a very aggressive, in an aggressive tone. So that's why I say if you don't know the Filipino and they don't know you very well, you should be careful. But like Hal knows us, so we should be fine. Yeah, you making Undertale references?
Hey, girly.
Hi, girly. Okay, I just want this to be longer. So, okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna snag it. I'm gonna snatch it. Just this part. And I'm gonna snatch. And then we're gonna snatch this part. And this snatched. Okay, and then we're just gonna go as normal. Proceed as normal. Like, oi in British. Like, oi, mate, let me see your pockets, yeah? Got any the cans for what? Yes. Correct. Yeah, it's like the oi, but with a hoy. I do not speak British. No, I do not. If I spoke British, I think I would have lost all the trust that Calmage ever put into me. Like it'd be so Jover. It'd be so Jover, chat. I don't know how I would recover. So weird. A little weird. Fine. Um. Hmm. Grab some coffee. Can I have some? Can I have some? Can you bring me some, please? Aw, thanks, game guy. Yeah, 2 cups of coffee. Looks like a mustache. No, it's too late. It's too late for coffee. I'm not actually gonna drink coffee. Too late. I won't sleep. Yeah. Mm. Hang on, I need to YouTube a tutorial real quick just to see. Hair from where block. Okay, these are all from strips. Okay, I don't think it's possible, but that's fine. Yeah. And let's just take a look. I'm gonna disconnect, aren't I? Probably. Shh. Okay, this isn't what I want. So that idea is not gonna be possible. So what I might do instead. So basically this okay, little lore thing here. Little lore thing. So this the little hair bow, the blue hair bow, it comes from a point in Bree's lore. I'm pretty sure I posted it to the Discord and also like Twitter and stuff a long time ago. But basically when she was a little kid, she met a merchant um who gave her the colored cloth, which is a very rare thing in the caves, and she became obsessed with it. She loved the color. Um Spree screams autumn. There's a pun in there somewhere. um what was he saying? Lore. Right. So she got this piece of cloth from the merchant guy, which actually inspired her to becoming a bard. It, like, long story short, it helped to inspire her to like become a bard. Um, so that's why it's so important to her. But the thing is, I always imagined it being like a square cloth, but like it can become a more rectangular cloth, which is fine. But it's also because it's so old, I have it being like withered and like withered and worn. Like, see how the colors kind of faded, gradient. That's like, basically I'm trying to show like wear and tear and like how aged it is. See, I have like little like rips in it as well, which I actually forgot to add over here. But anyway, um, so it's possible that it just kind of like ripped from a square into a more rectangular strip situation, which would be fine. Good thing you got like 3 million subs for this new model. Yeah, I think you're a little short there. I think it was like 100. I'm pretty sure it was like 100. And let me fix this before I forget. Line art. Bow. I want it to be as consistent as possible. So I think we'll put one like here. Why is that so big? And then we'll just Oi, give me my hat back. And then we'll just put one here. Hat matches your scrubs? No way. I didn't realize you had blue scrubs. Are they always blue? We'll just make it the 2. Oh, wait, I gotta. Not always blue, but these ones are? Okay, I see. Yeah, we'll just do the 2. Then we just gotta put it over here too. Whack. And it should be full. What is this? Oh, that's earrings. Right. Oh. Here. Just do. And then. New. I think this was also. And. Ah! And now we gotta put this in. Oh, it's an eraser. Okay, and you can't see the other one. Okay. Great. Stretch break in water? It's been 40 minutes. Womp. I just realized I don't have my now playing up. Boink. There you go, chat, so you guys know what song is playing. Unless you're watching the VOD, in which case, well, now you know what song is playing. You can find it yourself and listen to it in your own time. Okay. Additional details. Oh. We'll just remove that and remove that. Now what I might do, I'm also gonna a little one there. And it doesn't really matter, does it? Because oh my god. Doesn't really matter because it's not going to be visible in the full model, is it? Okay, we're not going to deal with it then. The whole point of this design was to simplify it, and I don't think I've done a good job. I'm trying to make a simplistic design to make it easier for me to like make thumbnail art and stuff. And I think I went a little overboard again. So, you know what? It's cool. He's fine. Okay. I love this game. Talking about the song, the game the song is from, the game the song is from, not the art. The art can go in a hole, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the art can go in a hole, I think.
Just don't do it. Let your dreams be dreams.
You know what, Squirrel? You're so right. Let's play Minecraft. Don't tempt me. Oh, there's an update. Great. I'm about to disconnect. How are you doing, Squirrel? How are you? Took 0 motivation. Yeah? It'll be better. Water again? Working more than you wanted to today? I was productive today in a good way. I mean, I was literally just doing this all day. I was basically playing coloring pages. And finalizing stuff for work. So that's cool. I just want to make a note. That's a fade. It's a faded color. Faded color. My Canadian will be showing. Because of how I spell color. I'm Canadian. Down. Wow. Wow. You don't care? No way. Yeah, there we go. Wow, it's actually kind of starting to come together. Insane. These closer together. Make it a bit more natural looking. As if I actually wrote it with my handwriting. This is my handwriting, by the way. I made a font of my handwriting. Because I could. So I did. Thank your British friend every now and then. You thank your British friend every now and then for colonizing America, and in my case, America, so that you get to speak English. Can you imagine if we all had to speak Spanish or worse, French? I like Spanish. I like Spanish. Also, you realize that French is the Canada is like labeled as a bilingual country, if speaking both English and French. And also, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, that's right. Wrong opinion. Too bad. It's my opinion. Therefore, it's correct. Not when America comes to conquer your butt. What? Make French illegal again? Y'all are whack. Get out. Streamer cringe chat based tale as old as. Get out. Everybody leave. I'm done being a streamer. Goodbye. I'm graduating. I'm too tired to deal with this. Too tired. I'm too old. I just want to have a good time. I don't want to be judged for nothing. Oh my. Alright, I just need to make a circle multiple times. Still butt hurt. You're still butt hurt. Us guys took Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, and the burning of our White House. The debt must be paid. What? What? No, I don't know. Cause if that's any kind of historic, if it's anything has to do with history or politics, I don't know. I don't pronounce the N in Nova Scotia. What? I said I pronounced the N. Why are you saying like Nova Scotia? I said the N last time. You just didn't hear it. New Brunswick and Nova Scotia were going to be part of the United States, but after we beat the British in Charleston, they all fled to that area. Couldn't get it back by the time we negotiated peace with the British. And then it was 1812. The Canadians burned down the White House. Neat. Anyway. I'm now cheese! Ah! Hi, Patrick. How do you draw a bead that's not just like a circle? That just looks lumpy. Hang on. Let's do it this way instead. Square beads? I don't want square beads. No, I want them to be like the circular beads, but like the... Hang on. Let me see if I can Google without breaking stream. Circular bump beads. Bump. Beads. That's beets. Beads. No, not those ones. Beads. Circle beads. The ones that look like very, very small footballs. No, soccer balls. I don't know sports either. History, politics, sports. I don't know. I don't know any of those. Might pay us back, but it won't be with interest because that'd be usury. $12 and a bar of chocolate. Like, I want them to be round beads, but I don't want them to be perfect circle beads. I want to be like, kind of like more like these beads. You want their maple syrup and cheese curds? Can I just do like types of beads? Chinese crystal? Is that what they're called? Chinese crystal beads. Yeah, these ones. So like they look round from afar, but they have the like the texture to them. Like these ones. Yes, I know footballs would be oval. I said it wrong. Football does make more sense as a name for soccer. How would... Oh, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it matters much. Oh, I'm back. I don't think it really matters much. I'm just gonna draw circles anyway. If I'm just gonna draw circles anyway, I feel like I should just make them circles. Where's my pen? Stay away from syrup ingredients for poutine there, eh? You can get Canadian syrup from Walmart in the glass maple syrup shaped containers. Can you still do that with the tariffs? circles. Canadian syrup from Walmart probably comes from like a South Dakotan farm or something. Have you checked if there's a Canadian flag on it that says made in Canada? Hmm. Whoa, whoa. 3D circles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not really 3D, but like perspective circles. Wow. 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 Made in Canada. Farms LLC. Registered trademark. South Dakota Farms LLC. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Sort of. It can't exist if it's not real, Flame. Duh. I know what I'm trying to do here, but it's just not working. My brain is not putting it into proper perspective. You've never been to Canada, thus it's not real. Didn't realize the world revolved around you, Flame. Ugh, Quebec. Ugh. That means none of you guys are real. Wouldn't that mean that nothing is real? Are you guys just figments of my own imagination? Nothing exists because at least one thing hasn't met something exactly. Everything is fake. Oh, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do now. Give me my layers back. Hang on. I need to start at like the end. Yeah, like these two I want to stay where they are. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Center not. This one needs to be the one that starts it going back down around. Trust the process, chat. Trust the process. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy and paste this entire thing. Make this back up. And then we're just going to merge them all. And then we're going to start erasing. Like this one's in front. This bead is in front. This bead will be in front. This one will be in front. One will be in in front. Everything is sort of fake, just like everything is chemicals. Everything is toxic, depending on the amount, and everyone suffers from something. That sounds like a Stabilo song. Yeah, like that. Can you just put me on speaker in the lobby of your work? I'm not even all that talkative right now, but sure, if you wanna. Hello, Hoy Flames work. How are you? Hoy everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. I'll just start reciting the entire B movie script. Despite all known laws of aviation, there's no way that a bee should be able to fly. Can't get its fat little body off the ground. You like jazz? One second. I need my reference. I need my reference for the. Do it, you won't. Yeah, put me on. Put me on. I can be trusted. Put me on. Put me on, and I'll say it. I'll surprise you with the movie script. And y'all have to guess which one it is. When are we getting Bree? Bree. Trust the process, chat. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Stretching water. I just stood up. I'm never gonna get work done with you around, Flame. Just kidding. I'll get plenty of work done. Eventually. I was also super productive already today. I should really be taking it a bit easier. You know, Flame's probably thinking about that stream where he redeemed stretch and water. And then I didn't stretch or water for 2 hours after that until he did it again. So he's probably just making sure I'm actually hydrated. Hoi! Hoi dot silly and hoi Trekkie. I'm babying now. Did the honk go through? I didn't hear it. Is it busted again? Or am I just deaf? I might be deaf. You heard the honk? Okay, I'm just deaf. Definitely. Okay. Bonk. Kiddo? Kib. Look at those pixels. Which ones? When we're getting Breed Chungus BTP and GTuber, when I remember to do it. When I remember to put it in. I gotta research. I gotta look things up. Go drink water? Okay. Done. Looks like the PNG is constantly looking inside your soul and silently judging you. That's because she is. Yeah. Okay. Silent judging is a feature. Yeah. Did the head pats work? Did the head bats work? Here, have a free one. How do we, as Catholic Christian members of the VTuber community, deal with violently anti-Catholic Christian VTubers? Are they directly coming into your space and attacking you? Are you actively trying to go to them to convert them? My friend. No to both. Then don't worry about it. What? If you're not actively trying to not associate, but like be in the same space as them in that way, then
What? does anarchy constantly follow me wherever I go? I'm trying to be a good person.
You deal with it the same way that you deal with the fact that you will pass people on the street who are anti-Catholic and you don't even know it. You just keep walking.
Wow.
Wow. Now, if you were being attacked, that'd be a different story. If you were watching streamers with the intention of evangelizing and converting them, that'd be a different story. But you, as a Catholic Christian VTuber, in a space that is not entirely made up of Catholic Christian VTubers, you just do your own thing and let the Catholic Christians find you, and let the people who don't want to watch Catholic Christian VTubers find people who aren't Catholic Christian. You follow someone who's Christian, but then it turns out they really hate Catholics and will rant about them on stream or Discord. In that case, what I would do, I would just either it depends. Okay, it depends. If their talk about it makes me feel bad, then I would just kind of walk away and find somewhere else where I feel like I would want to stay. But otherwise, if I felt like I still wanted to stay, I would just continue to be myself and continue to be like Christ to others in that space. Because the best way to for them would be to basically show that like there's nothing wrong, you know? Like we're all just humans trying to follow Christ. That's it. And then if they find out that you are a Catholic, then it's up to their choice at that point to say, "Oh, you're Catholic, I don't want to associate with you anymore." Or, "Oh, you're actually just a normal person trying to be a Christian like me." So it could be the witness that they need to change their mindset, but it would depend on the person and the situation and whether you feel like you want to stay in that environment. In all but one case, you just silently left, just wondering if you thought there was more that could be done. Not really. Not really. Like, let's put it this way. Like, we're meant to love and evangelize everybody and so that they, one day turn to Christ. But unless God is actively calling us to service and ministry to those kinds of people, there's nothing forcing us to stay in an environment that we are left uncomfortable and put down. Brand new. RCIA Catholic, didn't realize. Yeah. I mean, that's a new thing that I've realized too in recent years, like especially like since being part of like Christian streaming community. But like I've never experienced it myself, thankfully, but I'm aware it's out there. But also, I guess I have always been knowledgeable of like the Protestant views on Catholicism. Because got to remember, all Protestant denominations come from Catholicism because there's something that they did not agree with. And there will be some who are just like, I don't agree with that, but you're chill. But, like, Protestants stem from a disagreement with Catholicism. So there's going to be people who disagree so wholeheartedly that they feel like Catholics aren't Christian because there's something that they don't agree with. Yeah, only a relationship will overcome those barriers. Yeah. If you feel safe enough to continue being their friend or trying to be their friend, that's their best bet. But with people like those, they're usually so set in their ways that just like logic or proof or biblical scripture or whatever won't be enough. Hmm. Mm. There are people IRL tell you they didn't realize that Catholics who actually practice the faith exist. Oh gosh. Cafeteria Catholics are the biggest scandal to the church. I think it was Joe Heschmier? Never heard of him. Is he an apologist? Is he a Christian apologist? Because I'm not very knowledgeable in those either. I literally just vibe in this world. Catholic answers. Ah. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Cafeteria Catholics. I get it now. I read it and I was like, I should know what that means. And now I do. Yeah. It's because it's people who pick and choose what they want to believe. Got it. Got it. I've heard that before. Okay. So I'm wondering if I can cut down on the color palette. It's more of like an orangey red. I want it to be red. This is a red, but it's like more like a darker red. It could work. It might do. Let me see. There's a musky top in your house, sad cat? Oh no, get this musky top. Eat him. Eat him. Oh, you know what? It doesn't need to be white. It needs to be a wrong layer. Sorry. Are you okay? You're dying. Please call the police. 911! Somebody call an ambulance. But not for me! There's an armed mosquito in my home and he appears very hungry. Have you offered him dinner? Maybe if you just cooked him a nice steak, he'd be satisfied. Maybe? Wow, dimension. Wah, 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 wow, wow. Suddenly they pop. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Look like little berries. They look like little berries. This one. The problem is, I'm trying to remember what to do. All I gotta do is do and do. Bit more. More like a gray, but that's okay. Yes. Wait. Huh? Eight. Yeah. That's it. From Nahida? Oh, you would love a nice steak. Thank you. You're welcome, Pitoni. I hope you enjoy it. How do you like your steak? Chat, how do you like your steak? If you like steak, how do you like it? I like mine medium. I like mine medium, but I would take a medium rare or a medium well. But if it is well or if it is well done, I will throw it in the trash. And then if it is rare, I will throw it in the grill. Why do I have a gun pointed at you? Because I was calling an ambulance, but not for me. Appears to already have had plenty of dinner, judging by the 5 bites you've gotten in the past hour. Oh my. You're not sure Bree's okay? What do you mean? Never has been. This is true. Medium rare. Medium rare is classic. You go for rare if you trust the chef. Ooh. I would not want it rare. Bree barges into random kitchens when her steak is undercooked. Correct. Correct. Wah, 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 wah. Baddies. 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 If you trust the cow, you'll bite the cow in the field. Good luck getting through their leather skin. Leathery skin. Their hide. Ow. Ow. Oops. Cows can run, but they can't hide. Ha! I'll probably have to stop being so loud soon. My bad. I gotta do this. Did I disconnect? I sure did. Whoops. I think Brie ever crashes her stream when she's disappointed with chat all the time. Change my mind. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Chat, hang on. Wholesome drawing stream? Wholesome? Wholesome? Think I'm wholesome? Guess I haven't done enough arson around you. Hang on. Better idea. No, that's a terrible idea.
shredder!
There. Can't hang on, your hands are full. Oh, okay. Guess I'm dropping ya. Have fun. Good try. Okay, you're hung. Now what? Okay, okay. Hang on. Hang on again. Just I'm trying to cook here. I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to cook, but I'm unfamiliar with this kitchen. That's not gonna make sense, is it? Because they gotta match. You're trying to cook. What's the recipe? I have no idea. We're ringing it. Winging it today. That doesn't make sense. Oh my god. Looks like mountain peaks. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let me think. Let me look at some references here. No, it's not a self-portrait. Oh. Hmm. 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 Oh, hang on. Hmm. Is this two self-portraits? No. Okay, chat. What does this look like to you? What does this look like to you? It's so bad. I might have to sit. Is this three self-portraits? A crown on a keychain? Okay. Okay. Okay, I might be cooking after all. I might be cooking after all. Does it look like 2 crowns now? Looks like something you should be afraid of. Oh. I mean, wait, it looks like a self-portrait. Um, I'll brighten it up a little bit. This is 27 self-portrait. That. I don't know, it kind of looks more like just like a weird star. Out in 3 minutes, we just had an ad. Okay, so basically, this is supposed to be a chaplet to Saint Maximilian Kolbe. Chaplet of Saint Maximilian Kolbe, one of those things. But trying to fit the medal of Maximilian Kolbe on this when I'm trying to simplify design is like horrific. So I just had a thought of like, what if I just did 2 crowns? Because when Mother Mary revealed herself to him, she offered him 2 crowns, one to signify martyrdom and one to signify priesthood, and he accepted both. Like, I'm trying to cook here while simplifying what it is I'm trying to convey. So does this make sense, or do I need to keep working on it? A lot of self-portraits. Like, I think I need to work on like the look of it, but like, am I cooking? I just need to know, chat, am I cooking? Many people may not understand without explanation, but that may be okay. Well, that's kind of sort of the point. I'm trying to make a design that like will be appealing to everybody, but like an if you know, you know. Didn't he just have a miraculous medal? It's either supposed to be a miraculous medal or a medal to Maximilian Kolbe. Some prints have like a like him on the front and then Mary on the back in some way. Like the one that I have is it's actually I found the picture right here. It's the exact same one. Oops. Like this is the exact one that I have on my chaplet. So like Colby on the front and then Mary giving him the 2 crowns, showing him the 2 crowns on the back. Is this self-portrait? Pitoni. Pitoni. So yeah, saying the wrong thing. So yeah, like I'm trying to keep the design simplistic so that it's easy to replicate and remember all of the details. I'm already doing a terrible job. And I don't want things to be like so explicitly like religious. But like, and if you know, you know. Kind of like this. This like necklace design, absolutely metal. It's sick. But if you notice that it's 3 nails in the shape of a cross. Add. Okay, I might play around with like the shape and design of the 2 crowns, but thank you Dot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I might just play around with the design of the 2 crowns, but if we think that it's a heart on the metal to represent the Immaculate Heart, that could work too. That could work too. 3 nails are much clearer, but also the story of St. Colby and 2 crowns much less known. Bang, bang! This is true. Yeah. I'll just decide later if I want to play around with the 2 crowns, and then if I can't get it right, I can just do a heart. Cause that'd be fine too.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Yeah. Okay, let me just. Ooh. Where? Okay. Let me just move it over a little bit. Actually, no. From the angle, it'd be more like here. And be like, where's my pen? Take the lighter. Yeah. Kind of like that. The bass line there was taken from Queen. Yes, this is true. They put the rhythm of him saying Ortrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, and notice that every time he said it, it was very rhythmic, rhythmic. And then they just put it on Another One Bites the Dust. Yes. This is a true fact. Arithmetic? No way. No way. Chat, the reference sheet is actually coming together. This has been True Facts with Cheese. Yeah. Yeah. Cheese squirrel. There she is. The Arithmetist is a PR cool book. Okay. I'm very good at conversation. Very good. Top 10 conversationalist, if I do say so myself. This has been very good conversation with cheese. Yes. You know, for a piece of cheese, a sentient piece of cheese, I think my conversation game is like 10 out of 10. Like, put into perspective, I think I got this stuff down. I'm literally just a cheese. You know how Doki Bird is just a tomato with a skin suit? Tomato from a farm with a skin suit? I'm just a piece of cheese with a skin suit. It's true. Your converse skills are very good. See? Pitoni gets it. Pitoni understands. I think we're almost done. And by almost done, I mean I still have to do the burn mark design and gloves. And I have to draw hands. I have to draw hands. No. I have to draw hands. I'm gonna throw hands. Anyway. Let me just... Actually, wait. I want to do these first. Because I feel like they're gonna take the most space. They may be good, but I think you can make them cheddar. You're so right. I gotta keep practicing. I'm hardly good enough. Okay, well, do hairstyle next. So I'm just gonna make these a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to make these a little bit. Okay, no, you know what? I'm actually going to do this one first because this isn't even the face angle I want to do anymore. I'm gonna have to restart it. I'm gonna have to redo it. Yeah. Camembert. Probably cut the cheese chunks. Ha! Ha! Let me see. I think I have something is it this? Oh, hands. It's this. Ew, disgusting. Gross. Horrific. Disgusting. I can use it. I can reuse it. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Basically, all I need to do is erase the parts that I don't need and then reuse. Why? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, this. We don't need this. Oh, wait. Hang on. Pause. Put that back down. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Okay. And then we can just remove this. And then... Ugh. We have ice cream. Time is... Oh. Get ice cream soon if I'm gonna have ice cream. Okay. This is kind of basically the angle I want. I just have to figure out how to first of all, this nose is way too shoopy. It's supposed to be more like this. Even that's too pointy. I don't like that. Anyway. Basically, that's the angle I'm wanting more now. And it's already pretty much sketched out for me. We can just loop that there. And then fix the proportions and then make the line art. I disconnected again. I didn't even get a warning this time. What the butt? OBS, you slacking. You be. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. So it told me it disconnected as soon as I reconnected. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so that's about the size that I want it. Do you have mice? I do not have mice. Why do you ask? You have 3 reasons to think I have mice. Oh, because of the disconnects 3 times? Oh, I don't have mice, but I have a cat. I have a Jonathan. This feels too busy. Feels so busy. That's only one of your reasons. Okay. What are the other reasons? I am literally cheese. Okay, what's the third reason? My voice is squeaky? What do you mean? Are you saying that I'm the mouse? How can I be the mouse and the cheese? It could be. Oh, okay. You are what you eat? I eat mice? Therefore, you eat what you are? We're all cannibalism. We are all just cannibalisms. Something, something, mouse and cheese? Oh, so if the mouse eats the cheese and you are what you eat, then that makes the mouse the cheese because the mouse eats the cheese and therefore the cheese is eating the cheese. That sounds like correct math. I was always good at maths growing up. I was doing grade 3 maths in when I was 5 years old. And then they added letters and shapes and I didn't care for it anymore. I think I just like numbers. You guys should take a look at my budget spreadsheet. I love numbers. Numbers are great. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, I think. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the stream. Okay. Junie's live. I like Junie. When was the last time I got to read Junie? Did I disconnect again? Or is my internet just slow? I think it's just slow. She's playing Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Let me just turn down the quality so it doesn't kill my internet. It probably is. Still going to. Just pause it for now. Give Jonathan a treat? Okay, I will reward him for scratching my chair just now. But I will give him a treat. Hoy Bard Raid. That's the Bard Raid. That's the raid for the Bard. Join the Discord. I will update you on when I'm streaming again. And you guys will have a great time with Junie because she's precious and wonderful and I love her. And she's playing Minecraft. Who doesn't like Minecraft? So cheese raid, sure, if you wanna. Okay, add an emote at the end. Doesn't have to be one of mine. Just whatever you're feeling right now. But yeah, that'll be it for me today. I'll be back at some point this week. What do I have in my Discord? I have me streaming again on Wednesday, but we'll see about that. Probably. Okay, bye!